Hey, hey, girls, what's happening? Or guys, who knows who's on today? Just trying to set this up. Give me a moment. All right, let's see here. Yeah, not quite where I need it. How's that look? Maybe a little better. There we go, a little bit better. All right, yeah, still not quite where I need it though. All right, we're gonna have to see, we'll have to make do with this. All right, 10 a.m. ladies, here we go. Fitness class is getting started, right? We give just a couple of moments for people to sign on. What we are though, we're gonna just start our bodies moving a little bit here. So we're just gonna start off with some arm swings. So all I want you to do is just swing your arms up and down over the head, right? We don't have the room inside of the dojo to do our perimeter run or Shark Tank or any of the other big running things that we were doing. So we'll just swing our arms up and down, right? I'm doing this on my phone, so I have no clue who's signing on, but thanks for being here this morning, right? Cross your arms back and forth across your body, right? Hopefully you have your water bottles with you, everything that you need. If you happen to have a medicine ball, we will be doing the core killer for part of our warm-up, right? Back up and down again. So if you happen to have a medicine ball, make sure you're grabbing it. Grab your water in between each one of the sections. I'll give you a quick water drink. I know how you girls love your water breaks, so I'll give you a couple of seconds. Feel free to banter back and forth with each other on the phone if you can. I have no idea how to use this, so there you go. All right, so here's what we're doing. We got a couple of you online. We're just gonna swing our arms around a little bit, and then we're gonna do some light shadow boxing to get our bodies warmed up, right? So what I'd like you to do is you're just gonna turn your body sideways, and then you're just working any straight line punches. Extend your arms straight away from your body, and just get your body moving a little bit, right? It doesn't have to be in any kind of order. It can be single punches, doubles, just like you're sparring and you're striking at the person, right? Just get your hands moving. And then from here, we're gonna add in some hooks. So now I'm just going circular, right? When I'm doing the hook, I'm reaching up and around, my elbow's bent, and I'm punching straight into the person this way, right? If we're doing uppercuts, I'm punching this way. It's like I'm lifting the person's chin straight up, right? So I'm just rolling. I want to think my shoulder rolls through each one of those punches, right? And then we're doing any one of them. So I can go straight, I can throw in some hooks, right? And blend some uppercuts in there. However you want to do it, just getting your body moving a little bit, just starting to get the joints and everything moving around as you get ready to train and get sweaty a little bit, right? You guys get to watch me sweat a little with you today. Don't know that I'll last for the whole hour. We'll see. My plan right now is to do at least a good 30 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. You guys stay busy and hang with me for the 30. I promise you'll be all sweaty, right? So now, right from here, take a quick little breather, deep breath. Start your watches if you haven't already done so. There's a whole bunch of you that asked if classes have started yet. Hopefully you guys have figured it out and you're online now, right? So start your watches. I'm gonna start mine just to see how hard you girls work me today. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. All right, so we're gonna hit one round of the core killer, but we're gonna do it without any weight. If you have a medicine ball, we'll jump into it for the second and third rounds, but for this round, we're just gonna do it without any. Remember with the core killer, if this is your first time signing on, you haven't done this class yet, my arms are gonna be out in front as if I was holding the medicine ball, which I will be in a minute, and then we're turning side to side, right? And then from there we go to wood choppers, where I go over the head like I'm doing a tricep extension, and then I bring the medicine ball down towards the ground. And then we're gonna do diagonal chops, where it's not as high, I'm coming to my shoulder, and then down to the hip, and then we go back to this side, and then down to the hip, and then we go to alternating from one side to the next, right? So we're gonna start off with no weight for this first round, and we're gonna go into the side twist. I'm just gonna kick the music up a notch, and then we'll go. All right, ladies, I'm back. Time to train. I hope you're ready to hang with me. All right, ready? Side twists. And go. So from side to side, like you're holding the ball. If you already have it, great. Right? And again, if you want to go no weight, that's fine for this first round. We want to get our bodies a little warmed up, a little sweaty before we start pushing them too hard, right? Make sure you're turning everything side to side instead of just turning side to side this way. Full rotation, right? Knees are soft, meaning they're bent, and I'm keeping my frame strong as I go from one side to the next, right? And then wood choppers. Touch your back, touch the ground. Touch your back, touch the ground. Back, and then down. Back, and then ground. That's it. If you happen to have a small child, right? Heidi, if you're on, you can grab Nate and do this with him. Nate, if you happen to be doing this with your mom, you can try it with her. I don't know how it'll work. Give it a shot though. And then side chop. So I'm going from my shoulder to my hip, right? Shoulder to the hip. Pretend still you're holding the ball if you're not already. And if you're not, it should be like I'm doing double chops. For any of the kids that might be here training with their parents, think also like I'm using a big sword. Keep going like I happen to have, fortunately, this sword right here, and I'm like, chop, chop, chop. It's that same motion, right? But we're not using the sword. And then to the other side, chop, chop, side to side. That's it. Get your whole body moving. Shoulder to the hip, shoulder to the hip. That's it. Shoulder to the hip, shoulder to the hip. Couple more seconds, and then we alternate. So now from one side to the other side, one side to the other. Lift the hands up, bring them down and across. Hands up, down and across. I think the bigger range of motion, the better the workout. Making sure to keep good posture with your spine at the same time. Cross, up and across, up and across. That's it. All right, and now pick up your medicine ball if you have one. And back into the side twist, turn side to side. Or this is where you would pick up a small child. Actually, Elijah is the perfect size. Colleen's on. Side to side. And you might actually enjoy that. Side to side. Keep your elbows up. Don't let your arms drop. Just keep this cage nice and strong. And then we go to wood choppers. Over the head, touch the ground. Over the head, touch the ground. That's it. Up, touch the ground. Up, touch the ground. Nice work, team. If you don't happen to have a medicine ball or a small child, you could grab whatever happens to be around the house that weighs just a couple of pounds that you don't have to worry about accidentally dropping just in case. And then diagonal chops from my shoulder to the hip. Wouldn't recommend your favorite planter or vase. However, if anyone still has a phone book in their house, at least an old one, newer ones aren't as thick. Shoulder to the hip. If you happen to have a dumbbell, a little 5-pound, 10-pound dumbbell at home, that can work. Just also want it to be something that's not going to go flying out of your hands. Other side. So now from one shoulder to one hip still. So shoulder to the hip. Shoulder to the hip. All the way out. Hope everyone's continuing to eat healthy. At least as healthy as you can. The stores have plenty of health food left. It's all the junk food that's getting taken. Crackers, pasta, all that type of stuff. I bet you there's plenty of rice and beans still available. Produce is looking a little slim, but if you start an indoor garden, you'd be amazed how quickly you can get lettuce and kale and chard in your garden. Radishes only take about 40 days to get, which may sound like a long time. You never know how long we're gonna be hanging out here, right? And back to the beginning, side twist, one more round. Let's go, push it even a little harder, third round. And then we switch zones. You should feel like you're getting your heart rate pumping. You should feel a little bit sweaty by now. Engage the cage. Keep your frame strong as you turn side to side. Don't let the elbows drop. Don't let the medicine ball drop. Don't let the small child drop. Whatever you might be holding on to. Wood choppers, over the head, touch the ground. Over the head, touch the ground. That's it. Up and then down. Up and then down. You don't have any grow lights to grow an indoor garden, by the way. I just picked some extras up at Amazon. Not that I'm looking to sell mine, I'm keeping them for myself. But they have some really good LED grow lights, diagonal chops, fairly inexpensively. I forget which ones I got or purchased, but I bought like a 6-pack. Of course, I have my own garden and I do a lot of indoor seedlings anyway, regardless of the situation. So I end up using them. That's it. And because they're LEDs, they're not going to draw anywhere near the amount, but they do have a full spectrum of color in them. And then switch other side. So whether your seeds are just starting or whether they're bearing fruit, they'll still be able to work. And some of you may not understand that, but basically in the beginning of the year, plants need a different color of light than the end of the year. It's part of what gets them to start flowering and producing fruit. So a regular light bulb won't really get the result you need. Alternate one side to the next. Last set, come on, last 30 seconds, and then we switch it up. Cross, 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 cross. Push yourself through this round. Cross up, cross up, cross up, cross up. That's it, push. Come on. Switch, switch, almost lost it there. 3 more seconds, come on, push, push, push. And time. Medicine ball, small children off to the side. Quick drink. Grab your bag gloves if you happen to have a target. One moment while I grab my gloves, sorry. Sorry, I forgot I was going to need these. So, if you happen to have your gloves, great. If you have a target, great. If you don't have a target, a little bit bigger of a child will suffice. Colleen, I wouldn't hit Elijah, but Dorian's open season, right? So now, going into Tabatas on the targets, right? So we're going to start off with straight punches. And if you don't have a target, just do it in the air. Just keep your hands moving, right? As always with Tabatas, we start with the break. So the first 30 seconds is, or actually 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off starts now. Straight punches as fast as you can. Punching right into the target if you have one, right? In the air if you do not. Keep your hands moving, right? Actually, Heidi, Ben is the perfect size for this if he's right there, right? That's right about where his head is. Hope you've been good, Ben. Keep the punches going. And time. Quick little breather. Just move this over a little bit. 10 seconds off. And then we're back at it. Go. Straight punches again. All the way to the target. 3 rounds like this. Keep your hands moving the whole entire time. Back to the face. Into the target. Keeping speed. Keep your hands going. Again, if I don't have a target, I'm just here working in the air. But I have a target, so I'm gonna keep hitting it, and then I'm gonna breathe. Right, so one more round of these, and then we switch it up, and it starts in 3, 2, 1, go, last dance. Straight punches, keep your hands moving the whole time. 10 seconds to go. And time. All right, next round, front kicks. We're gonna go right leg for the first round, left leg for the second round. So right leg the whole entire time. And go, kick, and then down, kick, and then down. So you're just getting your kick up to the waist, they touch the target, touch the ground. If I don't have a target, I'm kicking even with the waist, making sure that I get my foot all the way down the ground, and then full extension each time. But I have a target, and it's more fun to hit stuff. And then we're gonna take a 10-second breather. We're gonna do the same thing with left leg, right? Try and stay back here so I don't keep chopping my head off. And left leg, go. Left leg goes. If you can get a little hop step in here, just get your leg moving even faster and get your heart pumping even higher, which of course is part of what the plan is to get your heart racing, right? And 10-second breather, and then we go back to the right leg for another 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Right leg. My right leg doesn't move quite as fast yet, but I'm working it. See, keep those bodies moving. Couple seconds, and time, breathe. And then another round with the left leg. And then we're gonna go back to punches again, ready? And left leg, go. Kick, kick, kick. Push yourself during these zones. High intensity interval training means we get our heart pumping fast, right? High intensity moves, I'm pushing as hard as I can. By now your body should be pretty warm. And breathe. Next round, hooks. So now we're hitting the target, hook punches, right? If I don't have the target, it looks here. Or from this angle here. Ready, go. 20 seconds. If you're aiming at your children, you'd be aiming towards your ears. 10-second breather. It'll get you a good 2 to 3 breaths. Let your heart rate slow down a little bit. And then round 2, go. Push your shoulders into the target. Whole body should be engaged. And breathe. And then round 3 for our hooks and work. Last round on hooks. Keep those arms moving. And breathe. But not for too long, because we have to jump into side kicks now. So, side kicks. I drive the kick this way across the target, right? And pick a leg and go, right? Kick and then down. Kick and then down. Kick and then down. These ones won't be quite as fast for me, but I'm sure you're all going much faster. And then we're gonna switch. We're gonna kick with left leg. And 3, 2, 1, go. Left leg. And back to the right leg. 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left. 3, 2, 1, that's work. Kicking the down. And then left leg, one more round. And 3, 2, 1, go. Woo, baby. Right leg one more time, or do we start with the right? Who remembers? I think we started with the right, right? I think so. All right, which means we're up to the next round of punches. So uppercuts, and hit it, we should already be going. Keep them moving. Time. 10-second breather. Don't grab water yet. You had water in between. You get water after we do the roundhouse kicks. Uppercuts again, go. Come on, sweat it out. You don't need no break. Let's go. And breathe. One more round of uppercuts, and then we're off to side kicks. And uppercuts again, go. Did you guys see me just punch myself in the face? Keep going, there it was almost again. Keep it going. Hit, 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 hit. Stay strong. Come on. And breathe. We're done with the gloves. Just want to take them off. And then we're gonna hit roundhouse kicks. Lead leg roundhouse. We're starting with the right leg. And go. Just lean back and kick, right? Kick, kick, kick. If I have no target, it looks like this. Touch, touch, kick, touchdown, kick, touchdown. But I have a target, so I'm gonna use it. Actually, with this one, would be better for my hip not to use it. All right, so now left leg, same thing. We start off in 3, 2, 1, go. Here's what it should look like with a target. I can do it on this side. Keep going. And right leg again. And we start in 3, 2, 1, go. For you goes faster. For me, this hip isn't working well with me right now. Hopefully you're going faster than I can. Here, I'll lower it down. And time. All right, targets away. Now you can get a drink. Oh wait, we have to do the left leg still, sorry. Hit it, go. Come on, almost there. I can't see the timer, but we must be close. And now take a break. Quick drink. Let's get this out of the way. All right. Ready? From here, we're gonna go into some groundwork. We're gonna hit past 30 minutes. We probably won't hit the first 45, certainly not the first hour, right? But let's see how this goes. So we're gonna start off groundwork. 30-second rounds, or actually, this first set we'll do as a minute. And you do shoulder taps. You know them, you love them. All you have to do is hold your posture, touch your shoulders. These are gonna be slow. Do not go fast. I want you slow and controlled. I'll turn sideways so that my bald head doesn't blind you all. All right, 1 minute rounds. Ready? Oh no, target's in my way, hold on. Timer won't work if I don't have line of sight. All right, 1 minute of shoulder taps. That's it. Nice, slow and controlled. Keep your body sideways, or from leaning sideways. So instead of this, we're here. Slow, controlled. Slow, controlled. Hands should be under the shoulders. So your drops of sweat should be landing in front of your fingertips. Unless it's coming off your chin, then it can hit your fingertips. But it's off of the nose or the forehead, should be in front. Pay attention to the form, just keep moving and breathing. And yes, the timer started, Pam. And time. Sorry, I couldn't help but say that. All right, so now from here, next round we're gonna go to standing. And you're gonna imagine we have the ladder under us and you're doing the Iggy shuffle, right? So I'm going step, 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 step. Notice my inside knee comes up. Step, step, inside knee up. Step, step, inside knee up. Right? Step, step, inside knee up. Which if we had the ladder in front of us, we'd be doing the exact same thing. Iggy shuffle, 1 minute, and go. So it's gonna be step, step, knee, step, 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 knee, step, 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 knee, step, step, knee. Ah, I almost stepped on my timer. Just like we're in the ladder for 1 minute straight. Step, step, knee, step, step, knee, step, step, knee. That's it. Cardio for a minute, strength for a minute. Cardio for a minute, strength for a minute. Let's go. Step, step, knee, step, step, knee. Almost there. 15 seconds. See if we pick it up a little. Get that knee all the way up to your waist. And breathe. Cross behind lunges. So you come behind, lunge. Come behind, lunge, right? Couple second breather, and go. Lunge. Cross behind, bring that knee down. Cross behind, that knee comes down. This is our active recovery. Down. That's it. Lunge. Lunge. Really close without letting your knee touch. My other foot kicks way back. Way back. Keep it going. 15 seconds. That's it. And time. Back down to the ground. Plank party time. All right, so for here, reaching, alternating hands and feet. One of my faves. Take your time, right? So remember, opposite hand, opposite foot. Pause at the top, 1 minute. Pause, and then switch. Pause, switch. Pause, switch. Nice straight line. Nice straight body. Balance and control. Hands under the shoulders. Just had to check mine to make sure they were there. Nice and slow. 15 seconds. And time. Next exercise. You're gonna go switch your feet, touch the ground. Switch your feet, touch the ground, right? So I switch my feet forward and back one time, reach down, touch the ground. Switch, lunge, switch, lunge. We're gonna do this for 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on the other, right? Ready, go. Switch, switch, lunge. Switch, switch, lunge. Switch, switch, lunge. Switch, lunge. That's it. Up, touch, up, touch, up, touch, up, touch. That's it. 10 seconds. And 15-second break. And then we go the other way. So you'll start with your right side in the front. You'll switch and then touch with the left hand. 3, 2, 1, go. Switch, switch, lunge. Right foot starts in the front. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Come on, last cardio zone. Let's go. Bend that front knee. Talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you. And time. All right, ab time. If you have a target, bring the target back into play. If you don't have a target, throw your feet on the wall. Just don't let your kids see it. And then reach up and touch the wall. All right? If you have a target, you know what we're doing. 1 minute. Crunch and punch. And go. 20 seconds down, switch to just one punch. Last 20 seconds, reach for the far side of your target if you have one. If you don't have a target and your feet are on the wall, reach up under your leg, up under the leg. Up under the leg. I think that's harder. Oh yeah, for sure. We might just switch that. Time. Target's out of the way. And then next one, elbow to knee crunches. Go. Just keep your body moving. It doesn't have to be crazy fast. Just move. Oh my, who decided a minute for these? Just move and breathe. Keep your body moving. And think of being on an isolated island. Nice warm breeze. White sand beaches. Salmon just jumping up on the pier, waiting to be cooked on an open fire and eaten. 15 seconds. Just keep moving. Warm sun beating up. Actually, right now you might want a cool breeze, not a warm breeze. Cloudy day, nice shade under a palm tree. All right. We have to get in one more set of abs. Then we have to do my favorite. I don't know that they're your favorites, but they're definitely mine. Toe touch crunches. Last set, reach for the toes. This is great for jiu-jitsu, by the way. Having the ability to get your back off the ground where your feet are in the air. It's quite important. This is all core strength right here, baby. Seconds, come on. Last set of abs. And then we stretch. Keep going. Oh, I touched my legs. Cheater. Keep going. 10 seconds, get it 5 more. And time. Flip. Sit back on the heels. Sit back. Deep breath. Lean forward. Hips down. My eyesight's really bad. I still can't see what's being written. But stuff has been written. I appreciate everyone taking part and participating this morning. Push up to a lunge. I'm very fortunate in seeing a lot of people on throughout these online training courses we're doing. Reach for the sky. I appreciate everybody's participation. And then switch other side. Drop the hips down. And then reach for the sky. Back down. Press up a little higher. If you feel like that wasn't enough and you need more, feel free to watch the video again and do it back from the beginning. Maybe skip the warm-up. And curl the toes under, heels to the ceiling. But I know I'm quite sweaty. I'll check my watch in a minute, see how many calories I burned. Both heels down, hips are up. And push down the heels once more. And relax, right? So as we wrap up, let's take a look at watches. Let's see if I stop and, all right. Oh my gosh, how sad. I only burned 283 calories, but my average heart rate was 149, so it got up there pretty good. So if you had your watch on, post in the live stream if you're still on how many calories you just burned. I'd love to see the level of the calories that people are burning, and who knows, maybe we'll make a little competition out of it and see who burns the most amount of calories over the course of a certain amount of classes. We'll have to see. Food for thought for me for later. Thank you everybody for participating. Later tonight we have elective classes, so I have some jiu-jitsu conditioning drills that I'm going to do with the junior class, and then we have weapons, which is going to be commons this cycle. I've got to go and run a couple of things, but for the most part, I'll probably be in the dojo all day long. Amanda will be here from 1 o'clock after, so if you need to grab a pair of commas, you will be able to get in today to pick those up. And then that's about it. Thank you so much for sweating with me, team. Hope to see some numbers. Pam, 260 calories. Nice job, Pam. Awesome job, team. I'll see you guys soon.